It's 2,000 pounds, it's got the bathroom, all the quality you'd expect from nuCamp, the new 320 LITE, and this is the prototype. I'm gonna show you all the details and changes. Stick with me. Hey everybody, I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. So excited here at the dealer open house in Elkhart, and I am going to show you around the 320 LITE from nuCamp. Now this is a prototype, it's not out yet, but it's going to be very soon, and they have lightened it up, only 2,000 pounds, kept all the quality in it, and made a few changes. You might like them, so let's go inside and get started. At first glance, this 320 looked just like every other 320 I've ever seen. It feels open. I love the birch, the white, but there's some changes. And let's start right up here with the kitchen because that's where the biggest changes are. When I look at the kitchen, it looks almost the same as a standard 320. You have the double stove right here, glass top, so of course you can use that as a countertop. The sink right next to it. I love the white marble top, like you'll see in a standard 320. Underneath, I noticed the refrigerator is different. The same 12-volt compressor style fridge, but this is an LG, a little different size, and still plenty of space in here. So you can open that up. You've got the shelves, a drawer on the bottom, and a little bit of a pull-down freezer. So, very well done there. And when you move over here underneath the sink, this is a little tip out. Now, the same push button things that we like, and you open this, there most likely will be a little piece in here for sponges, tuck a few things in that you might need at the sink. It's not there right now, but I think it probably will be. Underneath that, you will see a 5,000 BTU air conditioner. What you may be used to seeing in here is an AC that is underneath the dinette. This one has it right up front and blowing directly at you when you're sleeping. I don't know, you might prefer that. 5,000 BTUs, that'll keep this space very cool, even in really hot weather. Now just underneath that, this is a cabinet door that opens up, so you've got a nice storage space underneath. And when we're talking about storage, up top, you've got the standard cabinets here. It doesn't look like much, but in a kitchen, every little tiny space helps. I also really like the recessed lighting that they always put in their front kitchens. That's kind of a standard fare. The recessed lighting throughout this trailer is really nice if you're camping in a dark spot. Now, one more tiny piece of storage. Like I said, every tiny space counts. Underneath the refrigerator, you do have another drawer. Now that space may change just a bit, but no doubt there will be some kind of storage under there, just probably 2 to 3 inches tall, that will allow you to store just a few more extra pieces of something under there. I don't know. Okay. Let's come over here because we've got the monitor panel here for your tanks, and then of course the water pump and all the lights. Like I mentioned, they do recessed lighting. This is the porch light outside, but these two, there is your sink light and there is your bed space light right underneath here. Now let's talk about storage, because when you're in a trailer this small, that's important. Over here at the door, you do have a little more storage. You've got bungee cords on the front. You can slide in maps, papers. Underneath, another bin. They call it a trash bin a lot of times, but it could be for absolutely anything. I know a lot of you will use plastic bag storage there for future use, but again, a really nice space. This molded door has a lot of great features. You've got the window with, of course, a blackout shade. The fire extinguisher built into the door, so it's not in your way on the cabinetry. That I love. And that locking handle, just pull it up to open, push it down to lock it. Not as many knobs. I know that sounds like a small thing, but in a small trailer like this, making everything do several functions is really smart. Also, you've got this nice screen door that pulls over. Now, when the door's shut, the little storage bin at the bottom is in the way. But I'll show you that on the way out again, because having a screen door that just pulls across is great. You can open this up, get fresh air coming in, just like you can the window. So let's move over here. This window is a dual paned acrylic window. So you get the insulating factor of 2 windows, and of course these latches open up all the way around. Let me do that for you. And the good thing about these windows that I love is that the entire window opens up. So you've got great breeze here. You can set it open as tight or as open as you want based on just tightening these rods on the end. And then once you have that window closed, you can put this bar right in the front. If you would like just a little bit of air, but you want to secure the window, you pick the slot in the middle. And be sure not to travel like that because your window can catch some air and come off, but it is great to secure that window and just get a little bit of airflow, particularly at night. All right, you've got here coming up from the bottom, you've got a blackout shade and a screen. You can always hook them together, do half and half. Every nuCamp product has this window, and it's spectacular because if I open the windows on both sides, put the screen on the door, you've got a power fan in the roof with 3 speeds that's reversible. You can get all kinds of airflow coming through this camper. Anytime you're looking at a smaller teardrop, I know boondocking or camping without plugging in at the campsite is something that you may want to consider. So having lots of airflow, really a great option. All right, let's open this up. A lot nicer to be in here when the windows are open, in my opinion. Now let's get back to storage. There's full storage under here, and I want to show you that really quickly. If you just lift this up, they've got built-in handles, so you don't stick your finger in the hole and try to pull it up like you will on a lot of campers. The quality at nuCamp is really extraordinary. It's a finished out panel, it's well done, lift it up, and you've got access to all the storage right underneath. Very easy to get to. Now moving to the back of the dinette, you've also got some storage back here. This is a split back, meaning this small section to the right has got gear underneath it that isn't storage, and it opens up and lays down separately. This side of it, let me get this cushion up out of the way. You've got a real nice storage space back here. Look at how huge that is, and you see how easy it is to get to. That is one of the big differences that you'll see between the 320S and the 320 LITE. This is normally where you have the ALDA system and a lot of the gear, but because this is outfitted differently, you have a whole lot more storage underneath the seating area. Now what you may notice with storage, let me put that down. What you may notice with storage is that you don't have the upper cabinet here. That is something that they have taken out, not only for weight, but because you do have the storage underneath. With the storage here in the back, you've got netting on 2 different cubbies, a center one that's going to have your USBs and your 110 plug, and about a 2-inch shelf on the top. It also is going to house the 2 reading lights, and like always, you'll have a blue light, hold it down, and you have the white light. Something a little different is going to be these vents right here, because that is your furnace. Instead of the ALDA system, they're going to have a standard suburban furnace, and you'll have 2 vents here, right here by the bed, and then you'll have another vent down below, underneath the bed. So it's coming out throughout the camper. It's going to keep it warm and toasty. Underneath the seat I'm on right now, there is gear. That's where you'll have the suburban furnace, the water pump, those types of things all underneath here. So no storage on this side, but you do have more storage up top. Both sides are going to have this open space. Now on the other side it's going to go the full length. This one has the cabinet at the end. Now this cabinet can either be open Or you can put the microwave up there. The microwave is an option, so you get to decide whether you want that microwave installed in the cabinet or more storage. Whatever works best for you. But you do have the open bins on both sides. So really there's a fair amount of storage in this trailer. Really impressed when you stop and think about it. When you're talking about the sleeping area here, that also has some changes from the 320. In the 320, you will have the back that ratchets up to make kind of the back of a seating area. But this is stationary, just like you see it now. You know, it works really well. Maybe you're a solo camper and you can use it to sleep across the back and have the dinette up front. If you want to make this into a bed, and it's a 71-inch by 72-inch bed, so basically 6 foot square. I don't know. That seems to be a fairly good sized bed. Then this table drops down, these two cushions just pull over, and the entire thing is a sleeping area. I've also seen this turned into twin beds, so that could be done. Most people assume you have to sleep this way, but you could sleep either way, and you're 1 inch different. The table in this is going to be a little different as well. Some type of stationary table, and this is what's in the prototype, but I have been told there may be some adjustments in this table. This is a standard swivel down table that's going to drop right into the space. So when we get a final product here, I will show you exactly what happens on this table, but it's going to be simple to use and make a nice open space right here. Now over here on the wall you have a 110 plug that is designed in that location in case you have the microwave up top, but if not, you'll have an extra plug here at the dinette and a few more controls right up here. The top one is going to be for the Truma on-demand water heater. Very nice to have here. And down below, of course, the controls for the furnace. Really open space here, guys. This is a great layout. A few different features than you maybe are used to seeing at nuCamp, but wow, they've done a great job. The last thing we need to look at is the wet bath, so let's head that direction. The height inside of 320, 5'9". All right? I'm only 5 foot tall. A lot of you guys know that. So this is not an extremely tall camper, but maybe you're not standing up all that much. For lightweight travel, yeah, so many people have made it work. Stepping in the bathroom, it's going to be a little shorter. So stepping in, it is about 5'4". A lot of you are taller than that, so you might consider sitting down. You've got the cassette toilet right here. Don't worry about the cassette toilet. I love it when I travel. There is a 5-gallon cassette underneath. When you pull it out, it automatically closes. If you're not familiar with a cassette, I'll show you that on the outside, but really handy, particularly if you're boondocking. They have a sink that is right behind it, and the shower head doubles as a faucet for the sink. Everything does double duty in this trailer. I love that. Mirror right here on the side, and you know, I've been in tighter spaces. This elbow room is not so bad. So, got the light right above you here. Not going to be dark in here. A little bit of a gap right here, which is nice. Get some airflow coming in and out of the bathroom when the door's shut. I don't know. This trailer is only a little over 15 feet long. That is a total length of this trailer. At 2,000 pounds, I haven't seen anything that can compare with a really efficient, well-equipped bathroom like this. All right, stepping out there. So many cool things in this 320 LITE. Let's take a look around the outside, show you all the details there. Now stepping out, remember that screen door? That can pull all the way across. Great feature, just love to highlight that for folks. And you do have the 110 plug right here on the front. You never know what you need to plug in when you're outside enjoying the, I don't know, the great outdoors, wherever you're camping. Let's take a look around the front. nuCamp developed a new tub for the front of their teardrops in 2025, and it's large, it's great, covering the front. I have heard some talk that maybe this is not gonna stay with it, so if you're looking at the 320 LITE, you wanna check out what ends up on the front, but for now, we've got this large tub. There is a plug here for a portable solar panel because sometimes you like to park in the shade, put that solar panel on the outside. Love that feature. And there is a 180 watt solar panel on the roof. Now, there is some talk of changing not only the solar panel on the roof, but the tub on the front. We'll have to wait to see where it lands on this 320 LITE. Wherever it is gonna be a great trailer and a little bit different than what you've seen in the past. We all love options, right? All right, let's keep going around and take a look over here, because here's where we see the cassette toilet. The cassette toilet, if you're not familiar with it, is so nice when you're traveling. You don't have to go find that dump station. Just lift up the tab, pull this out. It has wheels on the bottom, completely closed, and lift up the handle and wheel it to the nearest dump site. Now that might be a portable toilet, maybe the campground bathroom. Maybe you even wait till you get home and dump it in the toilet at home. It's gonna automatically flush, really simple to do. Put that back down and slide it right back in. It opens up, it's ready for use. It doesn't get much easier than that. Right here, a little different if you haven't seen this. This is gonna be venting for the front cabinet where that AC is. Now coming to the back, of course your power cord here and your on-demand water heater vent right here. And right next to it, you will see the city water connections where you're going to either hook up to a hydrant or fill the fresh water tank. Down below, spray port. Of course, this coiled hose is right inside. Very easy to use there. I love that when I'm at the beach, maybe traveling with pets that need to be rinsed off, kids that need to be rinsed off, all those things. Vent for the furnace that's on board. And let's go around the back and take a quick look. The back end of this tab 320 LITE looks very much like the tabs that you're used to seeing. You've got the molded back end, the cage, and a gas port underneath for hooking up the grill. I mean, having a great time while you're out camping. Now that you've had a quick look at the 320 LITE, you know it is just kind of a new take on an old favorite. So if the features in this 320 LITE are interesting to you, then stay tuned, because as soon as we get the final product, we're gonna bring you all the details. It's gonna be out soon, folks, and this is gonna be really exciting. 2,000 pounds, great couples coach. Check it out. I'm PJ from Princess Craft RV. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.